Hi guys, my name is Perry Singh. I'm here at Jess Ford of Pullman. I'm going to be going over two different Broncos with you guys, a Bronco Sport and a full-size Bronco. So let's get started. All right guys, first up is a full-size Bronco. This is a big bin with the Sasquatch package on it, two-door, hard top. Both the doors and the top are removable. They are fairly light, so one person can do it. I just suggest on the back portion of it, you having another person there to help you. You can get these Broncos in 4 doors as well. They are 9 different trim levels to select from. This one is Big Bend with the Sasquatch package with the modular bumper on it. I don't know where to go from here. For the interior of the Bronco, you do have little clips on the top of the roof. This Bronco does include the sound deadening, which is pretty important on the Broncos when you're driving on the highway. They do cut off a lot of noise. The rollable soft top is going to roll all the way to the back portion, and then you can take it off. The hard top, you can take it off in pieces, and then the back portion you can take off using another person to help you with that. For the engines, there's 3 different engines you can technically pick out of all the 9 trims. This is the 2.3 liter inline 4. It does come in a 7-speed manual transmission or a 10-speed automatic transmission. The 2.7 only comes in the 10-speed automatic transmissions. And then if you bump up to the Raptor, you could get a 3-liter V6. On the Broncos, you can option in 360 camera packages. Some include it. This one does have the upgraded front bumper. It is metal. You can remove the slots on the sides, giving you better approach angle. This one does have the Sasquatch package on it, which gives you bigger tires, 35s from the factory, and a lift kit from the factory. You can option them with heated seats, as well as heated steering wheel if you go high enough in the trim level, with front sway bar disconnect, tight turning, and then on to the aftermarket. One of my favorite things about the Broncos, it has to be how modular they are. A lot of Ford and aftermarket companies make a lot of unique parts for these vehicles. I've seen customers put jerry rig cans on the back of the Bronco, as well as on top of the roof. You could get customized roof rails that you could still have access to removing the top with. And then you could get an air compressor in the engine bay, so if you go off-roading in the sand, you can drop down the PSIs of your tires, and then when you're done with the fun, you can pump them back up and you're good to go on the road. It's going to have accessory-ready spots. So, for example, above the windshield, it's going to have 2 little spots where you would put technically a light bar at. It's going to say accessory ready, which is going to mean that it's pre-wired to those spots already, so you don't have to drill through the firewall or through the vehicle to get those hooked up. As well as if you wanted to put a winch on the vehicle, you can have the wiring already in place in the engine bay, so you can hook it up to there instead of having to wire all the way through the cab of the vehicle. So here we have the full-size Bronco, and here is a Bronco Sport. Bronco Sports come in 5 different trim levels. The lowest is Big Bend. The highest trim level you could get is Badlands, which will include leather seats, heated seats as well, and all your safety features, as well as adaptive cruise control. Not like the full-size Bronco, the Bronco Sport, you cannot take off the top. It only comes in hard top, and the doors are not going to be removable. Bronco Sports only come in 2 different engine sizes, a 1.5 inline 3 or a 2-liter inline 4. They both will be fuel efficient for you. You would just notice a little bit more of a pep out of that 2-liter from that 1.5. But if you're looking for a fuel economy, that 1.5 will give you better fuel economy over the 2-liter. Second row is foldable, so you do get quite a bit of space. And then you can also option them on with a rear protectant package, which gives you these mats that you can rip off the back of the seats. Let's say if you wanted to put the seats down and you have like a bicycle that has mud on it, you put the bike in the back and got mud all over the back, you can, at the end of the day, you can rip those off, wash them, and then clip them back onto it. The full-size Bronco is on a platform that was built for the Broncos. The Bronco Sports, on the other hand, are on the platform of a Ford Escape. So they share the same chassis of the vehicle, so it's going to drive a lot closer to a Ford Escape. And then the full-size Broncos, they handle extremely well on the road and off the road, and they drive differently from the Bronco Sports. On the Bronco Sports, they do give you an option if you wanted to toss something in the back of your vehicle to lift up just the glass, and you could toss in something real quick, or you can open up the full door, and that's the space you get in the Bronco Sports. The seats, like I said before, are foldable, so you get a lot more space when you do fold them down. And then on the two-door Bronco, you can open up the rear, push this out, lift this up, and just like the Bronco Sports, the seats are foldable, so you would get a little bit more space than what you see here. And then the four-door, obviously, you would have a little bit more space than the two-door. Bronco Sports, they come in all-wheel drive unless you go up to the Badlands, which will give you a four-wheel drive locker. So technically what it does is it will, vehicle smart enough, it will pick up when it wants to be in all-wheel drive or two-wheel drive. And with that four-wheel drive locker, it will force that vehicle to stay in all-wheel drive constantly. The full-size Broncos, they have four-wheel drive, two-wheel drive, 4 low, and in some trim levels, they have 4 auto, which you can have that 4 auto on pavement and vehicle smart enough to pick up if it has a slip in the tires or not. The number one difference you're gonna get out of these two vehicles is if you're looking for a vehicle that's going to be perfect for running around every day to day and still have a little bit of capabilities off-road, Bronco Sport is perfect for that. If you're looking for a vehicle to do crazy stuff off-road and still be able to drive in town, but a little bit more focused for off-road, the full-size Bronco is perfect for that. Thank you for watching my video on the comparisons versus a full-size Bronco and the Bronco Sports. If you guys have any questions, come see us down here in Pullman, Washington. Again, my name is Perry and I'm here at Jess Ford of Pullman. Thank you for watching and subscribe. Bar kind of, There's some health issues right now going on. Are you having a stroke?